Here with Marian Malaquin, the coach for Aaliyah Yoong. Now, Marian, what does it take to become a water skier and a world-class water skier?
Okay, actually it takes a lot. There's so many things you have to put together to become a world champion. So of course you need to have the technical skills to be a good water skier, because water skiing is a lot about technical thing to work on, and it's a really technical sport. And then you have to put a lot of things to be a really good competitor. This sport is made of balance. It's a hard sport, it's an unpredictable sport, so you have to be able to be here on the right day at the right moment, and that's a quality you're really looking after when you're coaching athletes.
That would be hard for an adult to do. So you have an 11-year-old, Aaliyah Yoong. Every time she goes out in the water, what do you see?
I see a lot of dedication. Every time she goes out on the water, she's really trying to do her best every time. So I think that's the quality number one, because she's a worker. She works a lot. Every day she comes out on the water and she keeps working and working and working, which is the quality number one you need to improve in this sport and in all the sports, but this one specifically. So I think her dedication is the quality number one that she has to me.
That's also linked to my next question, because now that she's world number one in her age group, and higher ones as well, there's a lot of media, people like me turning up. Her mental toughness in dealing with this kind of situation, what do you think?
I think she's really good at it. Actually, that's another quality that she has. Even if her training, before tournaments, even if the training turns not the way you want, you can always expect her to deliver such a good performance in a tournament, because she has a strong mental. And every time she goes out on the water in a tournament, I can see in her eyes that she really wants to push herself to the maximum, which is such a good quality to be a high-level, top world-class skier. So I think it's something that she has inside. So of course she's young, so she needs to get more experience on high-level tournament, of course. But so far she's a really good and a really strong competitor. So that's a good quality that she has.
Okay, so in terms of her moving forward, is there any areas that you think she would need to improve on, and how far can she go?
The thing is, young athletes like Aaliyah, the hard thing is you have to deal with working on the basics, like all the technical basic that you need to be a top-level skier a few years after. And at the same time, you have to deal with the short-term tournaments. So that's the hardest part, because you want to get results and you want to get used to the tournaments, and at the same time you need to spend time on the water working on your basics. So my advice for Aaliyah is she never wants to forget about this, like working on basics. Otherwise, if you skip this step, then you might be in trouble later when you want to learn hardest tricks, and it might be a problem.
Don't run before you can walk. Marian, thanks for joining us on Fox Sports Asia today.